The roofs of buildings change color only because they cannot complain of the sun and the rains. Welcome to sign 111 of section 6 of chapter 20 of the Holy Quran. Namshi. وأنتي الأجور للحي قيوم وأنتي الأجور للحي قيوم. All faces shall be humbled before the living, the self-sustaining, Hayyu Qayyum, living, self-sustaining. The word all is in brackets. Without it, it reads, faces shall be humbled before the living, the self-sustaining. وقد هاب من حمل ظلما وقد هاب من حمل ظلما. Hopeless harbor. Indeed, Lakad will be the man that carries iniquity, into brackets, on his head. Without brackets, it simply reads, hopeless indeed will the man that carries iniquity. Commentary 2636. The metaphor of the burden of sin which the unjust carry on their backs is referred to in chapter 20, 110 to 101. We've done it already. See note 26, 26 in brackets. Comma. In chapter 6, Psalm 31, and in other passages, comma, full stop. Note that all faces, comma, those of the just, as well as of the unjust, will be humble before God. The best of us before God, before God, colon. The best of us can claim no merit equal to God's grace, full stop. But the just will have hope. Colon. While the unjust, now at the curtain of reality, has risen. While the unjust, now that the curtain of reality has risen, will be in absolute despair. And that was note 2636 to sign 111. We now go to sign 112. ومن يعمل من الصالحات وهو مؤمن فلا يخاف ظلما ولا هضما. But he who works deeds of righteousness, man yamalu minas salihati, one who works deeds of righteousness and has faith, wahuwa mu'minun, will have no fear of harm, nor of any curtailment, harm, zulman, curtailment, hadman. Commentary 2637. See the last note, the one that we just read. Unlike the unjust, the righteous who have come with faith will now find their faith justified. Colon. Not only will they be free from any fear of harm, but they will be rewarded to the full, or as or has been to the full, or as has been said in other passages, where his bounty, rather than his justice is emphasized. They will not, they will get more than their due reward. Into brackets, chapter 3, sign 27. Then chapter 39, sign 10. And that was coming to 2637 to sign 112. Yes. We now go to sign 113. Kazalika anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyan. Thus have we sent this down, dash, an Arabic Quran, Qur'anan Arabiyan. وصرفنا فيه من الوعيد صرفنا فيه من الوعيد لعلهم يتقون لعلهم يتقون in Quran Arabian explained and explained therein sarafna fihi, when explained therein in detail some of the warnings, in order that they may fear God. Min al-wa'id, warnings, la'allahum yatakuna. In other words, so that they may fear God. أو يحدث لهم ذكرا أو يحدث لهم ذكرا أو يحدث لهم ذكرا, or that it may cause their remembrance, into brackets, of him, capital H, of God. Note 2638. Note 2638. The Quran is in clear Arabic, so that even an unlearned people like the Arabs might understand and profit by its warnings, and the rest of the world may learn through them, as they did in the first few centuries of Islam, and may do again when we Muslims show ourselves worthy to explain and exemplify in meaning. So, viewers can now see why the Quran is brought in Arabic, why the Quran descended to us in Arabic. Exemplify in meaning, full stop. The evil are warned that they may repent. The good are confirmed in their faith and strengthened by their remembrance of Him, of who? God. So the Quran was brought so that the Arabs might understand and profit by warnings. Or let me go through this. Let me start again. The Quran is in clear Arabic, so that even an unlearned people like the Arabs, so it was brought because the Arabs were unlearned, not for any special reasons. Mm. So the Quran is not meant for Arabs. It's for the whole world. It was only brought to them because they were unlearned and wicked. Wicked is my own word. It's there somewhere in the Quran, burying people alive, with their weird customs. That was note 2638 to sign 113. We now go to sign 114. Fata'ala Allahu al-mulkul haqqu. Fata'ala Allahu al-mulkul haqqu. High above all is God, the King, the truth. God is the King, God is the truth. No king like him, no truthful person like him. So when you hear Ta'ala Allahu, it means God is above all. God is high above all. Ta'ala Allahu. Somewhere else we read Ta'allahu. Ta'allahu. God is above all. The truth. ولا تعجل بالقرآن من قبل أن يقضى إليك وحيه. Oh, I love this sentence. It's gone off my head. ولا تعجل بهذا القرآن من قبل أن يهدى إليك وحيه. Be not in haste with the Quran before its revelation to thee. Whom that this sentence goes to? I think to the Prophet and all of us. You see, it took 23 years. You see, suppose people will be querying, oh, when will Muhammad finish this revelation? When will this revelation come to Muhammad? 23 years, if you were born at the beginning of the uh, revelation of the Quran, 23 years, by the time it's finished, you're an adult. You might have married and have had children. So before its revelation to thee, that's to Muhammad, is completed. Min kabla an yuk da, before it's completed. But say, okay, min kabla an yuk da ilika wahihu. Wa kul Rabbi zidni ilman. And say, God, and say, Lord, increase me in knowledge. So instead of asking when the Quran will be completed, we should rather say, add knowledge to what I have, to the Prophet and to all of us. Commentary 2639. Commentary 2639. God is above every human invent or desire. Ta'ala Allah. Ta'ala Allah. His purpose is universal, not for Arabs only or for the Jews, or for any nation for that matter. But he is the truth, al-haq, and absolute truth. And his kingdom is in the true kingdom, but can carry out its will. Full stop. That truth unfolds itself gradually, as it did in the gradual revelation of the Quran to the Holy Prophet. Yeah, gradually in there it took 23 years. And there was even some space of time when he wasn't getting any revelation. I think it's called the Fatra. Pardon me if I'm wrong. Okay. But even after it was completed in a volume, its true meaning and purpose only gradually unfold themselves to any given individual or nation. Full stop. Even after today, commentators haven't entirely agreed on every single sign of the Quran. I'm sure of that. It is said somewhere in the Quran. Mm. Uh, no one should be impatient about it. On the contrary, we should always pray for increase in our own knowledge. Indeed, the more you learn, the less you know. Oh, yeah. You learn and learn and learn. And say, no, you haven't finished learning yet. You continue learning. You can ask those who go to space. They keep on making discoveries. Mm. God the Almighty can even send down other planets, new planets, and confuse the whole world. Mm. All right. Uh, uh, we should always pray for increase in our own knowledge, which can never, at any given moment, be complete. I love this commentary. Mm. Uh, and that was commentary. That's comment or note 2639 to sign 114. We now go to sign 115, which happens to be the last sign of the section. That's section 6. Namshi. Walakad ahidna ila Adama min kablu. Walakad ahidna ila Adama min kablu. We had already beforehand taken the covenant of Adam, beforehand, min kabli, of Adam. Fanasya walam najidu lahu as man. Fanasya walam najidu lahu as man. But he forgot, and we found on his part no firm resolve as man. No firm resolve. Firm resolve as man. Walam najidu lahu asman. Asman, no firm resolve. Viewers, unfortunately, we shall make this a short video. I have to stop and prepare for my Fajr prayers. You might have heard the call we made at the background of this video. Thank you very much. Illa lakai. Bye bye. May God be with you all. Au revoir.